Step into the vibe, oh yeah. Feel the rhythm rise high. We're living life, let's fly off tap life. Sky's the limit, no shy. Off tap life.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the crazy season, aka it is the Christmas holidays, the biggest of the entire year. And guys, we're about to get you jolly, get you excited, because it's about to go down right now. You've been waiting, you've been asking. I know you guys have missed me, all the Angelina Jordan fans out there. Yes, I am back with some more of our favorite angel, Angelina Jordan. The timing is impeccable too, because she's put out a Christmas album, and this one is going to be a Christmas reaction therefore. So timing kind of works. But before we dive in, make sure you're subscribed with all notifications on, because you don't want to miss out on what's to come. And plus, it's the holiday season, guys, so you know, it doesn't cost you anything. So I don't know, a free gift of a subscribe to me, and I give you the gift of my awesome reactions. I mean, hey, it's kind of a working situation here. So anyways, guys, this one here is called Driving Home for Christmas. And without further ado, for me and all of you, we're gonna get off tap. Lego.
I'm driving home for Christmas. Ooh. I can't wait to see those faces. I'm driving home for Christmas, yeah. Well, I'm moving down that line.
Wow, can we just take a moment to really appreciate just how much she has vocally, absolutely just really come into her own. I mean, she has really just, I mean, that is just smooth and just absolutely soothing, and the tonality and everything about it is all the things we've come to know and love about Angelina Jordan. But now, as a grown-up, as an adult, she's no longer that 9-year-old kid, like, you know, that, well, when I first reacted to her was only like a year ago or so. Wait, was it 5 years ago? 4 years ago? I was looking at that reaction. Oh, funny thing, guys, by the way. So you guys seen that I had to re-upload that Angelina Jordan reaction that I did. I think it was like from 4 years ago. Anyways, I was attempting to make a clip. I was going to clip it and then re-upload it as a clip, you know, kind of to, you know, kind of relive some of the best moments from that particular I Put a Spell on You. And I was using YouTube's editor. I thought I was using YouTube's clip thing. So I used the editor instead, and I permanently damaged that freaking original upload. What, 83,000 views on that video, tons of comments and everything. I completely butchered the original video. So what I had to do was I had to make that the clip, and luckily I was able to download the original before my renders from YouTube's program took effect, from their, you know, their editing thing. It was rendering in the background, and I was like, oh crap, man, I better try to download this. I've just screwed myself once I realized what happened. So that's what happened with that. In case anyone's wondering, I did leave it in the description on both videos, the original, which is now the clip, and now the new one that I just uploaded, which is the original full one, but I just re-uploaded it the other day. So you guys, that's what happened. In case you were wondering, now you know. Anyways, back to this right here. Seriously, I mean, look, she has obviously, you know, now, you know, as an adult, really had time to hone in on her craft and really find herself and really discover, you know, just who she wanted to be as an artist, as an adult. You know what I mean? Because as a kid, you're still growing, you're still learning, you're still getting the hang of things. And now she's her own person. You know, she can actually make that decision on her own as to, you know, direction that she wants to go, the sound she wants to have, how she wants to present herself. And that's all dope, man. I'm really enjoying this so far. It's not what I was expecting, to be honest. I don't know. I was expecting it a bit more kind of, just intense. I'm going back from the songs I've heard of her from before. So, this is a more chilled, subtle smoothness kind of thing happening so far. So, but let's let her keep cooking and let's see what we end up eating. Let's go.
And it's been so long, but I will be there. I sing this song to pass the time away, driving in my car, driving home for Christmas. It's gonna take some time, but I'll get there. Top to top and tailback. I got red lights on the run, but soon there'll be a freeway. Get my feet on holy ground. So I sing for you, though you can't hear me when I get through. And feel you near me, driving in my car, driving home for Christmas.
I don't know if, any of us, was really able to kind of figure out what Angelina Jordan, 9-year-old Angelina Jordan was going to look like as a vocalist at, what is she now? 18, 19, something like that? Maybe 20? So now we can get a glimpse of that. And it's quite interesting, this particular song. Now, granted, it's a Christmas song. So, Christmas songs tend to have this kind of, way about themselves, this particular type of Christmassy type sound. And I think that's why we've got the horn action kind of abundant in this particular song. Now, personally, I think the horns, I don't know. It makes it sound too dated to me, but I mean, I guess if that's the style of music they were kind of going for, that more kind of jazzy, bluesy kind of, bluesy, jazzy kind of Christmassy, vibey kind of thingy. You know what I mean? Like, with the horns and that kind of feel, that style, I guess that's what we're going for here, really. But, I think that we can't let those horns and the abundance of them take away from the fact of Angelina's angelic voice. It's a great name for her, Angelina, because it's got angel in it, and she is very angel-like. Her vocals are just absolutely just really comforting. You know what I mean? Really just nice and soothing. That's one thing I really notice here is that she's really got a great recording voice. And you can really hear that. A really great recording voice. And this is something that not everybody has. Some people present well live, but when it comes down to it from a recording aspect, maybe they're not as, great sounding as when they are actually, performing live, and vice versa. Some people have a great recording voice, but when they're live, it's kind of like, I don't know, it lacks something to be desired. But so far, I'm really enjoying this. But by the way, guys, I'm looking forward to diving into everything new that she's done. Let's see if we can go ahead and tackle all of it. And hopefully, I want to do that for you guys for the month of December. All you Angelina Jordan fans, you've stuck by. I've seen it. I was really just pleasantly surprised to see all of you guys once I re-uploaded that video. You all came back and you all were here and you all were talking about how you miss my reactions to Angelina and stuff. So I really appreciate that. Thank you for that support. I'm going to do a solid for you guys, and I'm going to attempt to. We're definitely going to do her whole Christmas album, and then hopefully we can also tackle, I think she's got another album as well, something new. So we're going to let's see what we can do. I used to upload 7 videos a day. For you guys who don't know, OG, 7 days, every single day, at least minimum 7 videos. I was doing, some days I do 10. Some days I do 12. Some days I did 5 or 4. But I still always did more than one. Always. Every single day for years. So let's see if we can get back into that flow. You know what I mean? We're streaming now as well again. We're going live, guys. So make sure you are subscribed. Like I said, you don't want to miss out. If you want to, have some fun with yours truly, and I want to have fun with you. So, mikasa su casa. Okay, with that being said, let's let her finish cooking. I'll give you my final thoughts. Let's go.
Driving home for Christmas with 1,000 memories. Take a look at the driver next to me. It's just the same. Just the same. To tall and tailbags, I got red lights all around.
Sultry, that's the word. Just putting that out there. Okay, let her finish cooking.
I'm driving on for Christmas, yeah. Get my feet on holy ground. So I sing for you, though you can't hear me when I get through. Oh, I feel you near me, driving in my car, driving home for Christmas. Driving home for Christmas with 1,000 memories. Take a look at the driver next to me. It's just the same. It's driving home, driving home, driving home for Christmas. Driving home for Christmas with 1,000 memories.
Wow. What a fantastic time of the year, and a very cool time to be able to experience some more Angelina Jordan. It feels like it's an early Christmas gift. You know what I mean? It feels like, hey, this is for you. Merry Christmas. And I'm not complaining about it. I actually really, love seeing the growth. I love seeing this other side of her now where she, again, has just come into her own as an artist and really have chosen her path, Another thing is good to just see that she's stuck with music because, some people, especially when you're 9, when you're 10, when you're a kid, you're doing it sometimes certain things because your parents want you to, because they think it'll be great for you, or maybe you wanted to do it and then you got older and you're like, you know what, maybe that's just not for me. It's not what I really want. So it's great to see that she's taken that talent, that skill, and she's decided to hold on to it. She's decided, yes, I'm going to continue doing this because this is something I truly enjoy and I truly love. Now, here's the thing. This song, you guys know me. I always keep it 100 with you guys. I keep it real. I don't sugarcoat my feelings. It's my reaction. It's my feelings. It's my opinion. And I'm going to say, vocally, I loved her vocals. I loved what she was doing, right? I feel like her vocals, that calm, cool, collective type of chilled out, just smooth, like just buttery, smooth type of vocal presentation and the delivery of it all, I feel was awesome. I feel like the horns was just not possibly the right way to go, in my opinion. As, by the way, for you guys who don't know, I am a producer. I am a music producer. I am an artist. I am a singer. I am a rapper myself. I do all this stuff myself. I was signed to Sony myself. So I am an expert as far as, in that field. I am not someone who just gives a random reaction because I can. I mean, I can do it. But I also have some qualifications, some actual professional in my ear, some of my own opinions as an artist, as a producer, as a singer, as a songwriter, as someone who mixes and masters music, who does all of it, who produces it from scratch without the need and help of AI. I am the realist as it gets when it comes to that stuff. I don't need to use AI to achieve great results. Now, that being said, I'm not hating on AI. AI is awesome. I'm a fan. And yeah, it's about using technology and getting it to complement what you already do. If you can find a balance, it's perfect. But I feel like this song right here, I feel like the balance component of it is a little bit off to me, because I appreciate Angelina Jordan is the main instrument to me, and it should always be in every song. Her voice, her vocals, her amazing talent should be the star of the song. I feel like she had to compete with this freaking overbearing horns section thing, whatever's going with the horns there. I actually discovered something in this song right now, in this reaction. You know what? I can't believe I never discovered this in my entire life of doing music and listening to music. And even I've had horns on one of my songs. I had professional horn people come and perform on one of my earlier songs that I released. That was when I was signed to Pony Canyon. Story for another day. Anyways, that particular song, we had top horn guys come on and perform. And yeah, it's all right. But I figured it out. I'm not really a horn kind of person. I actually really figured it out. I think that it might be my least favorite instrument of all instruments. And I can't believe I'm saying that, because I'm not saying that I hate them. I just feel like in moderation. Yeah. You just need them in moderation, sparingly. Like a little horn solo in the middle somewhere. Like they had that little horn solo. Okay, cool. I see what you did there. But during the entire song, there was just the horns would just come in, and she's being subtle and, just cool with it. And then the horns are, and I get it. It's a Christmas song, and maybe that's the vibe that maybe that's what they were going for. That kind of bluesy, jazzy horn. Again, Christmas songs comes in all shapes and sizes, but maybe they felt that, look, I would have rather them turn up the bell sounds in the background. Y'all heard the, the kind of Christmassy belly type of sound, the jingling sound, that kind, turn that up. Turn that up. You want to make it sound Christmassy, turn that up. But I feel like the horns were just a little too much for me. But that's just me. I know some people, this could be a hot take maybe, because some people are going to be like, horns are awesome. They needed more horns. Maybe you're a horny person. But maybe that's you. And no hate. Look, seriously, to each their own. We love what we love. We enjoy what we enjoy. And I've come to figure out that I actually am not a horns person. Now the only horn that I actually really like is when you have like that car horn, like the Dukes of Hazzard. Anyway, so y'all anyways, yeah, look, I just think that in moderation. And I think I don't like it because, and again, maybe this was the goal. That's why I was saying Sultry earlier, that just blurted that out. That kind of, that, it's more of a classic music style, that kind of that older type of style to me. It feels very, like, this feels like something I would have heard from maybe the 80s or 70s, 60s, like, older style. It sounds like matter of fact, it sounds like a piano kind of room, a piano, like a piano bar room, somewhere you're going. They've got the piano player and the girl in the freaking nice freaking long gown, and she's sitting on the piano and she's just kind of chilling, and they've got that kind of vibe. Like, y'all know what I'm saying? It just, like, I don't know. Again, to each your own. I love Angelina, love her vocals, love the concept, love Christmas, love the Christmassy type vibe, love the jingle, the bells, that are hidden too far. I would have had more of that. I don't like the horns. I don't hate the horns. I just feel like we could have done with a little less horn action, or at least just hidden them more in the mix. Back, get back, you. Get back. But no, look, overall, I'm excited because this is the first of many more. Also, the other thing is I don't know, is this original Christmas song? I literally don't even know this Christmas song. And so I don't know, is this a classic that everyone is like, oh, you don't know Driving Home for Christmas? How do you not know this song? Like, duh, it's Driving Home for Christmas. I don't know it. But maybe then it is her own new type of Christmas song, and that's cool. You know, I just would have told them in the mix, hey guys, look, let's cool the horns a bit. Let's cool the horns a bit. So that's what I would have said. But overall, if I'm rating this, I'm still going to give it a 10 out of 10. Of course I am, because it's Angelina Jordan now, and I'm probably really biased, so too. You know, I'm a fan, so what you expect from me other than a 10 out of 10? She's got a 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10. But I still think the horns could have, blew themselves another way. They could have been blown another way. See, when you say some things out loud, it doesn't sound like it sounds in your head. And then you kind of go, that didn't come out sounding like I thought it would. Anyways, guys, thank you all for tuning in. It is great to be back with all of you Angelina Jordan fans. It's great to be back to all of you Off Tap family members and new subscribers and those who've been part of the channel
since before AI existed. The AI takeover has begun. Merry Christmas, humans, and as always, remember to keep it off tap.
We gotta get out of here! I'll catch you guys later for another vlog!